Well, this video is going to be a follow-up to the Blanche nomination. I just heard on CBS News this morning that the guy that Donald Trump appointed to be head of the Department of Justice, Blanche, I can't think of his first name, he came out yesterday or last night and decided that he was going to basically sign an agreement with the two congressmen that wanted him to make a promise that he would not support this fund that Trump wants to have for people who get in trouble with the government, and the government falsely harasses them, gives them a problem, and this money is to help them with paying legal fees and stuff. And in order for Blanche to get nominated, these two senators came forward and said, well, we're not going to nominate him unless he agrees not to have this fund. If he agrees to have this fund, then we're not going to nominate him. If he agrees not to support this fund, then we'll nominate him. So I'm not sure what happened behind the scenes. Something is definitely going on, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I'm going to try to figure this out. I've got a suspicion of what might be going on, but I could be totally wrong. But I want to hear what President Trump has to say about this, because I would think that, all right, for example, this is a different scenario, but that Jeanine Pirro came out and was saying that the certain individual didn't do what he was accused of, and Trump was right on social media, in no time, arguing, saying, I don't know what she's thinking and she's wrong. I mean, they were in absolute disagreement. It took him no time to get right onto social media and let the world know that he disagreed with Jeanine. Well, Blanche came out either yesterday or last night and said, well, I'm going to sign an agreement so that I can get nominated. Because if I sign this agreement, these two guys will vote for me, and them are the two votes I need to get nominated. But by doing this, for all intent and purposes, that should be infuriating Donald Trump, who wanted this fund, and has clearly said over the weekend, he has made statements like on Saturday, he had a Camp David presser, and he was saying during that, well, it looks like it is dead, he says, but I really still want it. And, he wasn't indicating that he was giving up his fight for it just because it appeared to be dead right now. He wasn't saying that it's dead forever. It's only dead for right now. So I don't know what's going on here, but Trump hasn't come out and voiced his opinion yet. And I would like to hear what he has to say. And I would imagine sometime today he should come out and say, well, I'm upset with Blanche doing this, or him and I talked it over and we agreed that maybe it's the best thing for him to do, or something. I'm expecting one way or the other. And usually if Trump's upset, he's upset, because he'll point it out and say, I'm upset about this. So for me, I mean, the entire issue itself, I understand what Trump is trying to do, and I understand what the congressmen want too, and what they don't want. And it looks like, as far as Blanche is concerned, these two senators that have been the ones pushing the don't have the fund, they're going to get their way. And they're not only blocking this fund from happening, but if Blanche gets nominated, he is now in a position where he's signed an agreement saying, I won't. When I say that fund is dead, it's dead. It's not going to go any further. So now we got to wait and find out what the heck Trump is going to say. I have a suspicion that Trump and him Trump and this Blanche have had a conversation, of course, behind the scenes, and there's, knowing Trump and the way he thinks, there is a way around it. I just haven't figured it out, because I got onto my Grok and I started asking it questions about this whole situation. And right now, as it stands, if I've understood it correctly, Blanche has now put himself in a position where if he signs this agreement and says, no, I won't support a fund, and then gets appointed, and then him and Trump works together to get this fund, it could be something that could have him removed from being the Department of Justice head. And it wouldn't look good on his record, and, it'd be like he lied, and, who would want to do that? So, I mean, he's in quite a position here. But Trump, on the other hand, he has admitted that this whole thing is dead, but he wants to keep pushing it. He still wants to have it, because he's fighting for these people that got wrongly accused and got hauled into court and didn't have enough money to get good representation in court to protect themselves. So now they're either stuck in jail, or they got charges on them that they're not supposed to have. It's unjust, and the government did it to them. And Trump feels that the government owes these people that innocently got convicted of things that either they didn't do, or they were overcharged, or whatever. There's so many different situations with that January 6th. People that, God, I don't even know. I don't know. All I do know is there was people that was put into jail up until Trump had them released. But I mean, they were thrown in jail just because they, may have littered down there. They may have dropped a piece of paper on the ground or something. All they had to do was blink wrong, and they got arrested and thrown in jail. And then their court date was put so far out that, they're stuck in jail. They couldn't get bailed out, and they just really got mistreated. And these are the people that Trump are trying to help. They really got unjustly treated, and now because of that, they need help, and this is what Trump is trying to do. It's what he always does. He tries to do things for the people. So later on today, I might come out with another video and post, because I'm really anxious to hear if Trump's going to say anything at all, which I would think he would. So let's see what he says. And until then, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Definitely leave a comment. I want to hear what you have to say. I've kind of given you my possible theory as to what's going on. I think that Trump and Blanche have come up with some kind of plan, and they started executing that plan yesterday when Blanche came out and said, okay, I'll sign this agreement. Something's going on here that, that's what makes this story kind of interesting. That's why I've come back to it, and I'm recapping it again, and keeping up with the developments on it. So, all right, I'll catch you in the next video. If I don't put one out today, I'll have one in the morning, and we'll have all kinds of opinion. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment. And if you've stayed here this long, thank you, and I appreciate you paying attention to my videos. I'm having so much fun doing this. I do it every morning. I'm driving to work, and I don't really have anything else to do. Why not get on here and share my opinion with you? And you can share your opinion with me if you want to. I checked out some comments this morning. I answered some comments on another video, of course. And I'm enjoying the back and forth. And it's all been good. No one's been, mean or anything like that. It just, people have been asking me questions, and I answer them, and I do the best that I can. So, okay, you guys have a good day. Today is Monday, August 3rd, 2026. Boy, this summer went fast. It went fast. Okay, you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video. We be gone.